Some herbs raise blood pressure, and if you are fighting against that, you'd want to know that this can be the case. Some of the herbs that are super stimulating can fit into this. This would be rhodiola and ulitharum, which is also known as Siberian ginseng. Yohimbe is one that can definitely do this. I've heard people taking the extract of that yohimbine and doing lots of dosages. It's often used for sex, but then having what can feel like a heart attack and having to be hospitalized. So you definitely want to be careful with that one. Probably if you have high blood pressure, you want to avoid that completely. Licorice root is another one that can have some of the effects on there. So there are a bunch of herbs that may raise blood pressure to some degree. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Even if you have blood pressure, you definitely want to be careful with it and talk to your doctor, of course. But raising your blood pressure is something that happens with exercise. There is some artificial demand, something going on that causes that temporary raise in blood pressure, and this can be a hormetic stressor that is helping your body to adapt better to it. So sometimes, if an herb may raise your blood pressure, that may just be a temporary thing, and it can actually be helpful in the long run. But of course, depending on where you're at and depending on what's going on, you do want to be careful with this stuff.